Hey, Alex. I've almost finished writing the summary for the report.
Perfect.
I'm still unconvinced. So here's a question for you, Alex. How can we do this without killing 3 strikes?
Fencer still hasn't recovered?
Yes, but the doctor won't let him fly.
Just as much.
How much longer are you gonna make me wait?
Who's the self-important stiff?
You're here, and he really is quite important.
We're connected. Ready now, sir.
I'm Brigadier General Howard Clemens. I'm in charge of this operation. Our objective is to capture an advanced submarine in harbor at Artiglio. The port of Artiglio and the surrounding oil facilities were mostly destroyed by another air operation.
Oh, that port. Seems like such a long time ago.
You've been there?
However, Erusian forces repaired the facilities and used them to resupply and maintenance a massive submarine.
Here's a question. How long do you think this submarine is? If you guess 495 meters, you're right. It also has a width of 116 meters, with a submerged displacement of 810,000 tons. It's a supersized nuclear submarine powered by 2 liquid metal-cooled reactors.
I guess it really is huge. So who's the quiz show host?
David North. I'm an OIA analyst from Advanced Weapons Analysis.
Why isn't he here?
Because he doesn't need to be. He can perform his analysis at his home office.
Ha! We've got ourselves an armchair detective.
Continue.
I've come to call this super submarine the Alicorn. The Alicorn is a submarine, and yet it can stage aircraft operations like a carrier. It also boasts some serious firepower with its 2 main railguns. Their range is over 400 kilometers.
A real monster if there was one.
The sub's force projection capabilities are equivalent to a carrier strike group. Furthermore, it can approach underwater or use aircraft and railguns to attack outside the enemy's range. It has an unusual history befitting such a ship. It was launched 4 years ago. However, it went MIA on a sea trial after being outfitted. It was later found at the bottom of the ocean by chance, and of the 356 crewmen, 330 were rescued. Here's the question. For how many days was the Alicorn underwater? It was 698 days.
Whoa. They were down there 2 years?
They were on the seafloor at 15 degrees.
So why are they deploying it to the front lines now?
I suspect it has to do with the loss of an arsenal bird in the IRBM cluster.
Huh. Okay, so we just blow up the damn thing?
We capture it. Don't make me repeat myself. We've had reports from local sources that there are weapons of mass destruction aboard the Alicorn.
Source.
If we can secure that evidence, we'll gain advantage in the peace negotiations post-war.
The Ocean Navy has dispatched a fleet, including a landing ship, to capture the Alicorn. Our mission is to secure air superiority and protect this assault and capture task force.
If we take too long, they'll scuttle the sub. The fleet will commence its actions while we seize the skies.
Wouldn't it be risky to bring the fleet in before we secure air superiority?
That is none of your concern.
So basically, you're putting our fleet in danger for political gains.
They should have taught how to address superiors in boot camp.
An EW squadron will be deployed. Their ESM will be a valuable asset. Stay within their range, and you'll have a significant advantage over your enemies. The ETA for the EW aircraft is the same as HI.
Only Strider Squadron will sort in.
Well, I have to sit this one out?
Wait, Wiseman, you're not coming?
I'll be assisting the Brigadier General at HQ.
This is by no means a difficult mission. Your squadron commander...
minutes late.
What?
Retreat and wait for backup.
Retreat not authorized. Gain air superiority at once.
Trigger, what now?
Aircraft? Just talking crap. Come on. It's time to find a real fighter pilot.
Trigger's already kicked off the game.
We're going in. After Trigger.
All aircraft engage. Weapons free.
Sir, you didn't tell us there was a change in detail.
In our hotshot for the last 5 minutes.
I don't need no Wiseman to fly.
Improve it, Cal.
Righto.
Evading. Lead the enemy ships to our third. Hold until enemy aircraft are in range.
On your tail.
Push it. Missile inbound.
We've got tons of company above and below.
Locked on. Missile away. Missile did not connect.
Aim for the one our cycling squad today.
Tango's numbered is tougher than I thought.
Shut your trap and keep shooting.
Shit. Do it with a bang.
Come and get me.
Missiles destroyed.
I'm hit!
Missile launched.
I can't pull out of this. Abandoning aircraft.
Combat's a lot harder without Wiseman.
You sure? That Trigger was an absolute monster just now.
This is Tiger 1. 3 and 4 head to 305. Hit the attack. Tiger 3, Wilco. I'll let you roll with the plane.
Trigger, I'm seeing advanced stealth fighters.
SG-57's highly capable planes. Stay on your toes if you engage them.
Look who we've got here. This planet I need to send to prime, but we're no pushovers. Yeehaw! Here we go, cowboys. Surround them. These guys are good. You want to go on the left and you can go on the right. We're the last generation of fighter pilots. Show them just what we can do.
It's not every day you're in a battle like this.
Come on, try me. Nobody's got more combat experience than we do.
You're not jumping us that easy. We're flying on pride, not fear.
Strider Squadron. Enemy aircraft have begun their assault on the fleet. Swiftly secure our air superiority.
I know that, but we're outnumbered. Pushing back hard. Down quite a few, but haven't even made a dent.
Shut up. You see Trigger complaining?
Well, he doesn't talk much, but fine. Here we go.
It takes an ace to down an ace.
Keep course. A few sparks are to be expected. Don't slow down. Being late is not an option.
Get us from this dinosaur.
This is Enchanter. We've entered the AO.
Yes, EW aircraft and Drake Squadron are here.
I didn't think you'd get her so quickly.
We're here, team.
The EW aircraft have strong ESM on board. They can improve your dogfighting capabilities by enhancing missile range, homing, and more.
Yes! This is the air combat I've been waiting for. Don't really care about this bomb. I just want a good fight, huh? Enemy detected. Send rescue!
Grade 5 engaging.
Return engaging.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Drake Squadron, follow me. I'll show you how the pros do it.
1, missile away.
Show us what you got.
Help me!
Trigger splashed a hostile. Good. The ESM's improving your aircraft's dogfighting capabilities.
Strike 1.
Fox 3.
Strike 3.
Missile launched.
Reinforcement with our EW aircraft.
Strata 1,
Let's
destroyed.
escape!
Trigger, take out enemies away from our fleet too. Take control of the entire airspace.
I can target it the moment I try to close in on their ship. They're only human. They'll tire out soon enough. You're mine.
Get back there.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Trigger shot down at SC-57.
That was our youngest pilot. Getting luck.
I should have switched with Lanza.
We're almost happy. Bravo! I've got this one tailed. Take them off. Get in the crowd. This is Drake 1. Got this.
That bird over there flies pretty well. Didn't think pilots of that caliber were still around.
Missile away. Target shot down. That would have been way too close if it wasn't for Trigger.
Friendly's engaged in dogfights.
Multiple aircraft approaching this airspace. They're Harriers.
Any moves to attack our fleet must be stopped.
All right, go.
Going up! Going up!
We're not fighting UAVs. It's just as hard on them as it is on us.
The rings are thinning. At last, the light at the end of the tunnel. Continue with your mission. I don't even have time for a snack on this operation.
You just wait. I'll get you a break in a second.
Thanks.
No control. Returning to base.
Come on,
Don't forget to tell Titanic they have a problem every time Priest Strike shows up. I'll show you who's UAV can copy.
Harrier destroyed. Nice work. Those fighters are after the fleet. Take care of the rest.
Another enemy aircraft approaching our ship.
Cover me!
Open fire at aircraft approaching the submarine. Leave the rest to our boys in the air.
Damage control to CIC. The engines are intact. We're still good.
Hit on the enemy EW aircraft.
The resource rating. Evacuate immediately! Lost ship. It's the destroyer kite. Dead.
Harrier 2s have all been destroyed.
Good job.
Great work.
Send us in.
You see the size of that stuff? Why the hell was it not in action all this time?
Detecting hostile barrage jamming. They brought EW aircraft. I'm displaying the jammed area on your radars.
Command to the officer. The approaching landing ship is to be considered hostile. Set it as your target.
Roger. Set primary target to hostile landing ship Puffin.
Our target is the captain of the Puffin, Robin Perry.
Captain.
You don't see it. Gunnery is about killing the people on board.
This is not moving in properly.
When in range of enemy jammers, missile lock-on and homing capabilities are reduced.
This is gonna be trouble.
Your eyes on Priest Strike. You might learn a thing or two. Roger.
Hit on bandit confirmed.
Dodged it.
Locked on!
The party's just getting started.
Entering the enemy's jamming zone. Strutter 1, missile launched.
My weakness is enemy strikes. Damn it, I can't stop troubling.
Past the third checkpoint. We're halfway there.
From Puffin to all ships. Change formation.
Full speed ahead. We're in front of the landing ship Puffin. We're going to be there in a minute.
All aircraft be advised. Enemy strike fighters are on the approach. They're fullbacks, definitely faster than the ones before.
Pose a serious threat. Take them down.
Righto. Trigger, let's get this done quick.
Entering ESM range.
Are you sure? Damn sure. It's 3 strikes.
Break their coordination. Anti-air station. Target enemy aircraft.
Breaking up. Oh, that's the meeting place for pilots replaced by UAVs. This is it. This is the battlefield I've been craving.
Ready? Fire! Numbers alone. Your sequence failed. Incoming. The landing ship is under attack. Keep the enemy away from our ships. Hard port. We can't block the fleet fast. All personnel, abandon ship.
Look, another destroyer's been sunk. Strutter 1, missile launched.
Got a visual on the target submarine. Here.
Target eliminated. Go to work.
Looks like we'll have that beast captured in no time.
They'll be happy to see this. Spent 2 years at the bottom of the ocean. They wouldn't want to go back to that.
I see 3 strikes. I'll kill you.
All aircraft be advised. 2 bogies on the approach. Aircraft type, Su-47.
Burkets. Marusha doesn't have many of those. Where'd they come from?
Hey, Rage, can we kill him now? I've waited long enough. Use the confusion to kill this 6. Like a true villain, huh? I like the way you think. Who's seen on my tail? Taking fire! You idiots, ignore the illusions. Don't call me an idiot. I'd kill you if you weren't my brother.
aircraft confirmed destroyed.
That's good news. Hostile just popped out of nowhere.
It's an ECM, type of saturation decoy.
Scan for the source.
Someone can just fly now. We always want to strike.
Shit, that's bad news. You mean our lost AW aircraft? Or how 3 strikes is with us?
Shit. Scream. We're pulling out.
God damn it! 3 strikes. I will have you. You will die.
What? Hey, what are you doing? Am I hearing things?
No, I hear it too.
Burn so fast. You won't even have time to piss your pants.
Hey, those filthy bats are on the run. Let them go.
That bitch was using OCS radio frequency. That's an encrypted military channel.
That's nothing to worry about now. Focus on the mission at hand.
I've got a lock. Orders up.
Additional hostiles confirmed. We're detecting surface-to-ship weapons teams around the sub. Eliminate them.
Let the LRSSC take care of the enemy aircraft.
Receiving support from ESM. Target eliminated. Target acquired.
Target coordinates re-entered. Ready to fire. Roger. Wait for my orders.
Negative.
Strider 1, missile away.
Target's been wiped out.
Stay in formation.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed. All ground targets destroyed.
This takes away the enemy's surface-to-ship capabilities. Fine work, Trigger.
I bet that one hurt.
No,
3 minutes remaining.
Trigger, enemy has a lock on you.
If we can destroy their landing ship, we can sink their plans along with it.
Locked on. This one's a goner.
Locked on bandit. Fox 2. Fox 2.
Be advised, enemy aircraft nearing the landing ship.
Break right now!
Direct hit. Target has been silenced. Don't bother reporting minor damages. If the landing ship makes it, we win. From here, that submarine looks huge. Port side hit! Damage control!
This is bad. The damage is spreading.
A friendly shot down the Su-34 approaching fleet. We owe you one.
Captain, they're ready for takeoff, sir. They're prepared to sacrifice their lives to carry the cargo.
Beautiful.
Captain, you see, lives are about to be snuffed out in senseless cruelty. How many must we sacrifice to put them to rest?
Captain, it's 3 strikes and his crew. They've tied down the enemy bird. Our men just might make it through.
The supercapacitors charged.
Great.
Target in sight. Main gun, bandit ready. They're not retreating. The submarine must mean the world to them.
Good job.
Too many of our fighters! Regain Fox 2.
One minute remaining. Entering ESM range.
We got this. 3 strikes in a squadron are with us.
Shaking off enemy lock.
What are you doing, Trigger? The Alicorn is not our attack target.
Fox 2.
Ally, shut down!
Bandit down.
Missile! Break! Break!
Alicorn, do you copy? We cannot cannot stop the approaching enemy landing ship. Scuttle the sub immediately.
Fools. As of now, this group no longer belongs to the Erusian military.
What do you say?
Don't you see?
Puffin, this is Longcaster. Enemy's resistance is dwindling and we've almost secured air superiority.
Copy, copy. Commencing capture operation.
The rest is all yours, Captain. Now I can finally have my sausage rolls.
That's the kind of food you eat up there?
Of course, anything other than finger food would get in the way of my duties.
That clearly wasn't what she meant.
Took longer than I expected. I'll be leaving now. You take command from here on. Well done, pilot.
Then slow ahead both engines.
Are you sure? The landing ship Puffin to all active units. Enemy submarine has started moving.
Commence firing.
Main guns commence fire.
Bearing 180, cruising at 5 knots. Movement on the deck. It's their aircraft.
Alicorn fired on her with the railguns. The landing ship's on fire. It's gonna sink.
Confirming launch of submarine-based aircraft. 4 bird. It appears one of them is carrying a cruise missile.
What?
What happened?
Listen up. You need to take that bird down. Hurry!
Australian, do you hear me? David North here. There's a possibility the cruise missile is a WMD.
Shit!
Hey, what about the submarine?
We've got to help our ship first.
Don't lose them. Shoot them down.
Shit! Open vents. Fill all ballast tanks. Full speed ahead once we're underway.
Trigger's caught up to them.
Scrap them, Trigger.
Enemy submarine is going under.
Shit.
That monster will roam the oceans.
Heed my words.
12 miles until the aircraft leaves the AO.
This boat has the means to end this hideous war in a definitive and elegant manner. A seeming a conflict rather a restoration of balance and judgment. And it will be done from beginning to end. And the world shall be horrified by the number of lives we will take.
Captain!
Then there go their weapons. Weapons that would have taken the lives of 10 million.
Intelligence insane. Across the radio.
Bandit down.
They're not evading us.
They're human shields. Crazy.
Yeah.
Target's destruction confirmed.
Seems he was down by 3 strikes.
The damn bastard ruined it.
Captain,
Don't you see? He walked all over it with his dirty boots, over the crisp white sheets of my bed that I had just made. Let's have him assist in the next plan. Like a fine sideshow for a scheme to kill 1 million people. Or was it the plan to save 10 million lives, command duty officer?
David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility that Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting it. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here. Besides the engine. I see 3 strikes on its tail. Where's the attack coming from?
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This'll make things easier later.
Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Switch to anti-air weaponry!
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Hey! Begin firing SAMs! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
Sir, there's a few of them. We've done damage to the port and ship.
Command order intercepted this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
I should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. You'll wipe them out with one hit.
Half of the anti-air guns destroyed.
Locked on.
Missile away.
Give me a damage report.
Missile hit.
If we can get him here, we'll be able to save a lot of boys in Vermonti.
Okay.
Cruiser Irene has been sent beyond the point of recovery. Navigation is impossible. We're going to sink. Have our ships stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
Everyone on deck. How many ships in port are still operational?
Like he knows it hatched.
Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay. Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to.
They're hitting us with long-range missiles. We can't return fire.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us? Probably need to multiply that by 10. That's fine by me.
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
Locked on.
3 strikes. Just an operation that rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes. Are we getting any?
Yes, sir.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Aegis vessel Thalassa has been destroyed. The enemy's AA capabilities should be greatly reduced.
We're keeping minimal personnel on board for damage control. Negative. All personnel abandon ship. Check a ship like this. Keep on firing. Don't worry about hitting the building.
Missile launched.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
Attack hit on Aegis vessel Kino. Ship destroyed.
We've got a big game hunter.
You can't resist hogging the spotlight. Dibs on the next one.
We lost contact with the second patrol.
To shut him up.
If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left. Where are our reinforcements? I'm hearing nothing but screams all around. All of us are out of ammunition.
There's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Lend me a hand, will ya? This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Flynn, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, new data link the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down. Special weaponry.
Aegis sure was hit in the middle of line. That aircraft evaded all that anti-air fire? You're kidding me! This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted.
I'm sorry, sir.
Can't let Trigger hog the spotlight.
Take cover! They're gonna take potshots at us!
Trigger's wiped out the enemy's AA guns.
Good. Friendly should have an easier time attacking ground targets.
We must have our helicopters! It's like jets and choppers! Where are fighters? That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune when the war's over. Why stock and sell Switch companies while you can. Sending target information. Commence anti-air fire.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces. 4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2,000.
This is Rudy. Flight time until our rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. Missile gun machine guns. Engaging.
Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer. Locked on bandits.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Vehicle confirmed destroyed. Target acquired.
Punch 2.
Strider 1, target destroyed. Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Operators incoming at super low altitudes with bearing 015. We have a report that 3 strikes with on them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't contact the port.
Roger that. Leave the rest on. Alpha Squadron, Eagle Squadron, clear to engage.
The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Rudy bought us time. Don't waste it.
Strider 1, Missile, keep your
Control. Returning to base. I've heard about you. You always have aircraft problems. The strike is grounded.
Destroyed.
No joke. I have lost control.
Target acquired. Missile away. Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Looks like we're late to the party. They put a number on our allies. Take a roundabout towards the
Target eliminated. Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metis and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
Live to fight a pristine fleet. After all that?
Let's do this.
Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port.
If it wasn't for the bad weather, we would have been caught in there. Prepare for anti-air combat.
Hunter drone has reached the target.
Captain, we're starting to guide artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer. What do you think will turn a drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you? Imagination. So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat. Evading missile.
Target enemy aircraft. Fire!
You're gonna regret not bringing more gunfire.
Strider 1, target acquired. Strider 1, missile away.
Keep bringing them down.
Maintain course to return for resupply. Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Missile away.
Keep up the AA fire. Total destroyers in.
Destroyed.
Good. We reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone. Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Boy, aircraft controlling the entire fort.
Strider 1, enemy behind you. It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare.
Back to resupply. Strider 1, missile launched. high-speed projectile.
Projectile? It's the terminal guidance. To the way for that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact of the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it!
Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Picture it. Salvation! The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it, you're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Lucian, head back. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat.
That Big 31's not firing any missiles.
They must have scrambled without changing weaponry.
Unable to fire missiles. I know how that feels, but that's no reason to go easy on you.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Bandit down.
I see 3 strikes, so that's why they only sent 4.
Contact imminent.
Box 2! Enemy has a lock!
Focus on evading for as much time as possible.
Strata 1, target acquired. Missile hit.
1 million lives gone. Picture it.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations.
Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. Alright, Trigger, let's go get him.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Say goodbye. Never felt so cramped in the sky. Enemy has a lock. Evade! Splashed!
Strata 1, missile away. Strider 1, target destroyed. Vehicle eliminated.
Picture it.
Target acquired.
Target confirmed down. In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been, actually.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Locked on!
Imagine.
Bandit behind you.
Damn cowards, shooting us from beyond our range. Enemy has a lock. Evade! Strider 2, Box 2.
Bandit down. All rotorcraft in the area appear to have been eliminated.
Our helicopters are all gone. So let's get to them.
Enemies got a lock. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Box 2, Box 2.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. 1 minute remaining.
This is Courtney. Package X
Take course 3 to go back to resupply.
2 lives each.
Also, there's a rumor going around the military. 3 strikes in the sky since I've been around.
3 strikes. Relax the drive.
Fox 2.
Imagine we're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask?
Missile hit.
Because they wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. It was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes has none of that. I do. Do you seek to be officer? You don't, do you?
The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. contact, now!
Well done. We managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, Su-47s.
Malta! Missile! Behind you! Malta!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream.
That's those damn bats.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick.
Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Doing. Trigger's already started.
I repeat, withdraw. Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down.
They're responding.
You goddamn idiots.
Call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
Siblings can go to hell together.
Brother and sister?
Shit.
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, Morris, but you don't count. It's 2 on 1.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Scream! Damn it! You'll pay for this 3 strikes!
Only 1 left. We run them down together. When the death blow be from you, Trigger.
Oh, I'll kill him! I'll kill him, all right!
Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him. Not one bit.
Where is it?
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
You psycho.
The next round is ready to fire. You'll pay for this 3 strikes!
He's definitely lost his mind.
There may only be 1 left. Don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
How dare you!
Way to go, Trigger.
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1.
She was my one and only!
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
What makes you a hero? We tried to be heroes too. We really tried.
No room for hesitation, Trigger. We've flown through much worse than this.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
I can tell. I know you're with me. You're dead. Here we go, Scream. We do this again.
Strider 1, locked on target.
I can't do this alone, but if I have you with me, I'll kill you.
Trigger, missile inbound.
Missile launched.
Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Scream! 3 strikes! Just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her! Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole!
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 Strikes has removed all Strangler Illusion forces. That did recruit good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Illusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Some individuals are exempt from rules that should apply to everyone. A hero is suddenly a risk factor the moment the war is over. So you murder him. Crude, but effective. In reality, they've no need for living heroes, just dead ones. Here's a question, Alex. Can we stop Captain Mateus Torres?
Depends on if you treat the captain or 3 strikes as a singularity.
Both are. What happens when 2 singularities exist on the same field?
That requires 7 months calculation with current resources.
We'll just have to trust the guys in the field.
David, evacuate.
No, I still have to finish up here. The Erusian military finally sent part of the Alicorn specs. Its basic capabilities listed here were as we predicted. What's interesting is this over here. In addition to main guns, they have a 600mm 128 caliber rail cannon. The barrel exceeds 70 meters. Its range is over 3,000 kilometers. That matches what we calculated from the bombardment on Anchorhead Bay. The mini nuke they seem to have obtained has a yield of 1 kiloton. It'll destroy anything within a 400-meter radius of ground zero. Casualties are to be in the tens of thousands.
I know some things are better left unsaid, but let me say it. That's less damage than I expected.
Nice catch. Do you remember this speech?
This vote has the means to end this hideous war in a definitive and elegant manner. The world shall be horrified by the number of lives we will take. Only then will they let go of their weapons. Weapons that would have taken the lives of 10 million.
The imagery invoked by those words and the actual predicted damage just don't match.
So, here's a question.
Sorry, got no quizzes for you today. They will launch the nuke on September 19th.
Why are you so sure?
Because that's the anniversary of the end of the Continental War. Anti-war demonstrations and victory parades are in full swing in ORED. There's about 1 million participants in total. That number will rise on the anniversary. However, this nuke isn't that powerful. They'd have to thread through the eye of a needle to achieve their desired result.
Terminal guidance would be needed.
Right. How do they intend to achieve it when even GPS won't work?
You're all thinking too much. If we sink the submarine, it's problem solved.
Crude, but effective.
Crude?
All right, look at this. The Alicorn's expected course. We know it was off Anchorhead Bay, and it has to get to ORED within range before September 19th. They must avoid being detected by Osea, its allies' sound surveillance system, and ships. Taking into account its maximum operating depth, this is the only possible route. The Alicorn will move along the Azalea Seamount chain and reach a rather blandly named body of water called PX-80443. The waters here are shallow due to an undersea mountain range and nearby islands. this is where it'll be. We also know roughly when they'll arrive in the area.
Quite the prediction you have.
Indeed, but if it makes it through, then you're looking at P&E Trench. The Subsnac's operating depth is 600 meters. Tracking it would be impossible.
Right. Now I'm going to give you the mission details, so listen up. Our mission is to cooperate with the patrol aircraft to find the Alicorn. In the first phase of the mission, multiple patrol aircraft will drop sonobuoys to build a sonobuoy barrier. Then, in the second phase, we narrow down the possible location of the Alicorn by analyzing the data obtained from the sonobuoys. The results of our analysis will be data linked and shown on an overlay on your radars. And for the final phase, Trigger, you're gonna look for the submarine. We acquired one special MAD, a magnetic anomaly detector, for this. It'll be on Trigger's plane. Fly over where we expect the Alicorn might be. If the submarine is right beneath you, your MAD will detect it. You'll also have nautical charts on your radars, so use them. Once it's found, our fleet will commence a unified attack with ass rocks and sink it.
And if we miss?
4 ships will be joining the operation. There won't be a second salvo.
So, who's flying, Wiseman?
Everyone except myself. Oh. This is in order. Now get your fat asses moving.
Don't be such a hothead, Hushin. We all know what'll happen if we screw up.
This is Patrol Aircraft Sector 1. We'll deploy the sonobuoy barrier. We're all prepared to buy the farm, and that's why there's so many of us. According to calculations, just one needs to fly to locate it.
Those aren't the sort of calculations we like, are they, Trigger?
Damn right. Same for the rest of us, too.
They're here as predicted. Detecting hostiles. They're definitely aircraft from the Alicorn.
Trigger, you take the lead. The patrol aircraft must be protected. All aircraft, follow Trigger.
Wilco.
Understood. Understood. Roger.
Understood.
3 strikes of rebels in the killing. Catch him while he's at it. Go. Rip the wings off that degenerate.
Strider 2 engaging. Strider 3 engaging.
Cyclops 2 engaging.
They must have been waiting for us in the air.
Agent, here's a question. How many aircraft can the Alicorn carry?
20 to 30, depending on the type of aircraft, but it's unconfirmed intel. Could be more. With 3 strikes, you could reduce them to a single digit.
Nah, reduce them way more. Not sure it's because of Trigger, but those are calculations I do like.
Know the answer soon enough.
We're detecting additional UAVs. Intercept them.
So there were more hiding.
Trigger, can you get him?
Trigger, blast abandoned.
Missile away.
Hostile has a lock.
Situation report. Debris from the downed aircraft is landing in the water.
Let me know when the bodies, I mean the debris, stops raining.
Knew it. That captain was up to no good.
Missile away. Bon voyage. Strider 1, missile away. UAV confirmed destroyed.
Dig into these waters. Let me know where you're going now.
Thanks, buddy.
Do you have a moment?
What's up?
2 groups of demonstrators have clashed. People are running away. There's lots of signs held up. Waves of banners flying in the air. They're advertising drones.
It's launched.
You're in Elred?
Well, yeah, I live here. I haven't saw the terminal guidance to the street either.
I meant, why aren't you running?
You guys aren't running, are you?
Damn right.
Running? Wait, running? Yes, those drones aren't running away.
What do you mean?
I'll call you back. Alex, I need you to check something.
25% of sonobuoys dropped. Well, damn it! The hostiles are coming after us!
Shit. Hold on tight, guys.
Missile away.
Prioritizing the ones close to the patrol aircraft.
Hang on. You're an angel. Hostiles are firm down. Dodge it down. 3 strikes got her back.
Trigger, the other guys are standing their ground, but in the end, it comes down to you. Do us proud.
70% of sonobuoys dropped.
Just a little more.
All aircraft be advised. Our radars picked up new hostiles.
Doesn't matter how tough that club is. Our job remains the same. inbound. I can't get away. Fox 2. Adios, buddy.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Gotta get rid of this guy. Wait.
Our ghost pal is in a tight spot.
Situation normal. Can we clear the baffles, Captain? We won't chase by sea. Pursuers will be airborne.
95% of sonobuoys dropped.
They must be very frustrated right now. It's nearly impossible to find us in these open seas. Come if you dare, 3 strikes.
Friendly splash to hostile. Alicorn.
That's it, Trigger. The key to our success.
Confirming new hostiles.
Got us! We'll fall out of the sky! Spectre's in trouble. Need to cover them. Spectre's we're attacked by hostiles. We're their escort. Shield them with your body.
Missile launched.
Locked on. This one's a goner.
All right. Tell me the sonobuoy spot.
Roger that. We're counting on you.
We've lost the tackle!
You're coming after our patrol aircraft, all right?
Strider 1, missile launched.
They're on like 6. Right now!
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Enemy's been inbound. Prepare for impact.
Our patrol aircraft are in trouble.
All sonobuoys dropped. Barrier completed. All of us getting out alive certainly wasn't in our calculations. Told you.
You can't really calculate outcomes when you got an X-Factor with you.
Signal analysis complete. Shadow repeat the Alicorn's navigable zone.
Roger that. Displaying the search area on your radar map. The Alicorn's somewhere inside that ring. Activating the MAD. Do you see the waveform indicator above your HUD? Fly over the search area and look for a location that induces a change in the waveform.
Treasure hunting for real, huh?
All aircraft except Trigger, you're on contingent combat air patrol.
It's so much easier if you can sing.
The MAT won't function at high speeds. They fly slower than 430 knots.
Let alone sang.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
How did that huge thing hide from us all this time? You're mine. Scratch 1.
Strider 1, missile launched. UAV confirmed destroyed. Okay, Trigger, your MAD's getting something. The waveform on your HUD should have peaked. Turn and fly in the direction where the waveform peaks.
The submarine may be huge, but it's still gonna be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Trigger, your MAD's showing a stronger reaction. The Alicorn must be near.
You've set the hook. Now you just have to reel it in.
Picking up a magnetic signature. Signature lost. I'm seeing strong noise in the MAD signal.
Shit. They predicted that we would use MAD.
Seems like this is our contingency.
They know it's the source of the noise on the ocean surface. It's likely similar to a buoy.
I don't have a window, so I don't know about buoys, but I'm detecting strong radio sources.
Correct. That's it.
Sending the location of the jamming devices. Destroy them.
Trigger, let's destroy the jamming buoys. They think those cheap toys will help them escape our net? What the? A huge explosion just went off underwater.
An explosion. Jamming patrol aircraft. What's happening underwater?
Underwater listening is impossible. We're only hearing explosion echoes.
The Alicorn will use the noise recover and head out at full speed.
Destroy the jamming buoys before the enemy submarine escapes.
Full speed ahead.
Aye, sir. Don't let him get away.
Damn it. Spectre, I need you to determine the substitution again as soon as the noise dies down.
Can we make it?
This stuff will away safely. A good sideshow.
The last jamming buoy has been destroyed.
How'd it go?
Wait for the sonobuoys to respond.
Oh, God damn it.
Collecting intel
Its location is moved. Trigger, I'm sending you the search area. Don't let it get away.
The Alicorn has almost reached the trench. Time's running out.
Hurry.
It's okay. Trigger's already on the hunt.
Confirming more hostile UAVs. They just launched from the Alicorn.
You can launch them underwater?
If you can splash even one, it'll be that much easier for Trigger.
Strider, Cyclops, we don't have much time left.
Don't you worry. Trigger will find it.
Trigger's given me so much cover and I'm still... Shit, I'm just pathetic.
Double time it, Trigger. Count on it.
Think we can find it? This is pretty tough.
Let's do this.
Scald, I need you to take care of those guys.
No way you won't pick up a huge steel whale. Look harder.
It's a race against time now.
You've reeled it in. Positive hit on the MAD.
That's it.
Strider 1 found the submarine Alicorn.
Yeah! All that flying around paid off.
We ain't done yet. Give it the finishing blow.
Coordinates acquired. Coordinates re-enter.
Commence preparations to fire the VL Asrock.
VL Asrock ready for launch.
Line of fire is clear.
Ready. Fire all missiles! Fire! Missile away. All anti-submarine missiles launched.
Report the results.
Did we get him?
Alicorn spotted. It's surfacing.
Surfacing? We haven't sunk it?
It's attacking our fleet.
Son of a... We didn't hit him.
What?
You're wrong, Count. Back them into a course. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on Trigger. They're torching our allies.
Roger.
Wilco. Roger. We're hit. Crew, prepare to abandon ship. We can't drain it. Evacuate. We're draining lost destroyer Seagull and Aegis vessel Canary. The order is to abandon ship. We fought at the bottom of the sea. Allow our perseverance to be desecrated.
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces.
They'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about.
Throttle up.
Fire!
The Alicorn fired its railguns.
It's using its main guns for anti-air combat.
One is flooding. Start training ASAP. Train the steam valves.
The Alicorn is diving.
Ballast tank should be damaged. We'll have to surface again soon. We need to shoot down the drones that have been launched.
There's no need to retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to live. If you wish to live, then you must let go of your life.
Vector Squadron will continue surveillance. My control is about to surface.
That's more than enough. All aircraft, position yourself to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces.
Righto. Locked on. Go down.
Self-spotted. Sending underwater coordinates.
Fox 2. Splash 1.
The Alicorn has surfaced. Commence assault.
Be not afraid. Did you not leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss? And gun commence fire.
Strider 1, bombs away.
Fire! Fire!
Shaking off enemy lock.
Fox 2.
The Alicorn has launched aircraft.
That's some real skill there. They've got serious guts to take off right now.
Guts. They're just damn crazy.
Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different signatures from the UAVs we've seen. Missile hit. The pressure hull near the ballast tank has sustained damage.
Don't let Trigger off the spotlight. Forward critical position, reactor control. Fissures in the pressure hull. All UAVs activated EM barriers.
I have visual. They look similar to the Arsenal's defense system.
What do we do then? We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know.
Enemy submarine diving.
My fellow submariners, your lives carry weight. It gives you the right to take the lives of others. We cannot let the enemy's attacks reach our brothers. I'll go head on with 3 strikes and take them down with me. We're gonna take out the 3 scars. We lost many because of him.
Don't forget the enemy aircraft.
Yeah, one more band of bang.
Lieutenant Rocky, why should we fear death?
We picked up the Alicorn in the water.
You're not going that easy.
Alicorn surfacing.
Somebody get that hostile off my tail.
Special delivery.
Prepare for anti-air combat. Spreader forward, missile, take it off. We got a personal AA weaponry. They won't even flinch.
The enemy sure is making things hard for us.
Missile inbound.
They're after me. I need cover.
Strata 1, target acquired. Target hit.
Trigger, let's end this once and for all.
That's a hit. Target is hit.
That was Trigger!
Ballast tanks have been damaged. We can't maintain buoyancy. Commence fire.
Strata 1, missile launched.
Keep firing. Crush their lives under the weight of your lead. I'll show you what a proud dog can do.
The Alicorn is submerged. Wait for the next window of attack.
Hello, this is North. What's the situation over there?
It's got a boat or two. Stat rep?
The advertising drones. These guys are doing the terminal guidance.
Hey, chill.
We are advertising drones deploying them on the demonstrators. They're perfect for a guidance system. But your opponent is that captain. I'll call you back. Alex, how far away is the closest airbase?
Roughly 51 miles.
Yes, you see the lives being lost. Completion is at hand. The souls of the dead are coming together like the pieces of a puzzle.
Enemy submarine surfacing.
We must save those souls and die chained to the prison of ethics.
Target hit.
The enemy submarine's outer hull is severely damaged. It won't be able to dive like that.
Yes.
All right.
We surrender.
What's going on?
I know this voice. This is the submarine aircraft cruiser Alicorn. We surrender. Stop shooting.
All aircraft, cease fire.
It's a con man talking. I should know.
Let's just sink it!
Negative. We cannot attack those that have surrendered. It's a breach of international law.
I repeat, we surrender.
What do we do?
Weapon use is prohibited.
Why hold international law so dearly? We'll no longer be soldiers the moment we don't. Then I'll happily quit my career.
Do not attack.
We will surrender. We are currently making preparations to be disarmed.
I'm David North, an analyst at the Ocean Intelligence Agency. Captain, we've already jammed our terminal guidance system over ORED. Your shot will miss the mark.
Let me tell you a story. Back when I was a gunnery officer, I had to aim at an enemy ship 30 kilometers away in the middle of a storm.
Hit the bell, Trigger. Hurry!
Wait, Trigger. Stop attacking immediately.
Charge up! Target is the Ocean capital of ORED. To take the lives of 1 million people 5,000 kilometers away from my business hands. It fired.
It's okay. The shell will miss.
What happened?
That's a blatant violation of orders, you dumbass.
Load the next shell. All aircraft, destroy the Alicorn.
We'll go.
All right.
We'll go.
We'll go. Understood.
Aim for the base of the rail cannon.
FPS error. Can't raise the elevation of the barrel. Oh yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger.
Confirming explosions. The rail cannon's been destroyed.
Yeah, baby. Don't you see? 1 million lives!
The Alicorn's hull is severely damaged. No, it's completely split in two.
She really pulled it off.
And that's our final answer.
Objects in the waves. I don't think there are any survivors, Wiseman.
Copy that. The enemy submarine has been destroyed. Operation is completed.
That was unbelievable. Just all of it.
That's right. Yeah.
There are some who send those around them to their doom. Like Captain Martinez Torres was a devil incarnate. There are others. Others who show the way to everyone else. Those who stand at the forefront to cast a light. Those who follow them can't help but feel them in the right hands, that they'll make it. This is an era where there isn't a singular answer, like a quiz question. The world awaits a hero to keep the torch aloft, banishing the darkness.
Quite the poet. That's a story I'm gonna have to tell my kid.
All aircraft in David, the operation is complete. Return to base and get some rest. Oh man, finally time for some munchies. Could you hand me the burger over there? Oh, and the knife and fork too, please.
Once I get back to base, I'm heading to the mess hall. Well, it's time for some treasure hunting.